And Greg, it must add a little extra motivation for both these teams to end the year on this New Year's Eve on a winning note.
It does. I mean, but the atmosphere is special on New Year's Eve no matter what. The fans are excited. There are a lot of families in the crowd, and everyone's having fun. And the players can pick up on that energy.
So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Kevin Love. Shea is out there with Lowry. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Love. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olynyk. Shea outside. Clarkson against Lowry. Out to the right wing. Lowry against Clarkson. Here's Olynyk. The rebound by Kevin Love. And it's Love with the ball for the Miami Heat. Here's Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now, here's Sexton. 23 points his last outing. Shots good by Clarkson.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well, worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Kept alive. Love. And it's blocked.
And Markkanen showing all 7 foot of himself there.
Down low. And that's good from Sexton on the assist from Clarkson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that one's good to go from Shea.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Markkanen dishes to Olynyk. Passes it to Clarkson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. The Heat have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Puts it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Pass to Olynyk. Outside, Sexton. 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, fought hard really all game long. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe a little couple of minute surge there at the end would do it. But the inability to kind of really lock in down the stretch ultimately prevented them from coming away with the win.
Good hands by Lowry. He just got out there and created that easy opportunity.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Sexton. To the right side. To the paint, here's Clarkson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And they just can't seem to get going.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. They've got Sexton, and it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Shea with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He finished with 20 points, and he capitalized quite a few times from distance. This was huge. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And the Heat making a change here. Love's checked in. Shea outside. 5 on the clock. Stolen. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Shea. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Shea, right side. There's the pass to Strus. 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Misses off the right eye.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Right side, Sexton. Over Shea. The shot by Sexton, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit. Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
The Jazz making a switch here. Olynyk checked in. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Now, here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shen pass it to Love. A rebound by the Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Now a timeout called by Miami. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Utah.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
Now, here's Adebayo. He has 6. They now take the lead. Adebayo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Clarkson. On baseline, Shea. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Lowry kicks to Shea. No good on the three. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Kelly Olynyk has made quite the career for himself as a stretch big.
Yeah, he's been an important piece for multiple playoff teams, and that ability to space the floor, uses that up fake and get to his left hand and make good decisions. There's a role for a guy like Kelly Olynyk on any team that's looking for quality bigs. Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
37. The Heat, 40. Jazz, please, a big round of applause for your Jazz Youth Dance Team. Jazz fans.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
On the court for the Heat, Max Strus is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Chen in at the shooting guard position. First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
That one is no good. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Clarkson, and it's in there. Clarkson's got 13 points.
Well, a lot of ways that Clarkson can beat you. Most of the time it's off the dribble, but when he's shooting the ball well, he's a dangerous offensive player.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Back to Markkanen. Utah moving it around. Here's Sexton, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Love.
Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
And it's tied up with that one. Now the Heat with it. Feeds to Shea. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Heat have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
A tight game here in Utah. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Three-pointer, Markkanen. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 11.
And right now, Markkanen just daring the defense to come all the way out there to him.
It's Shea, top of the key. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Heat have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. Horton Tucker's checked in for Sexton. And both free throws good for Shea. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shea outside. Up against Olynyk. Love dishes to Shea. No good on that one. Jazz have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Clarkson outside. Takes the 3. Love grabs the board.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Clarkson.
part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession. He can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
The Jazz have been getting...
Substitution on the court.
Now Hero. He's got 15. Here's Chen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jordan Clarkson getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points.
The Heat, 67.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Clarkson. Then there's Sexton, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Shot clock at 5. From 13, it's deflected.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
So they take the lead. And that's 10 points for Che. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover time.
And Sexton slams it in.
You just wonder how much Sexton can grow as a two-way player right now, locked in and making an impact on D.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Strus passes to Chen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Pass to Olynyk. Unloads. And Utah again with the bucket.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
And Che throws it down.
A good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Utah leading. Outside, Sexton. Passes it to Clarkson. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Clarkson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Here's Chen. And Che throws it down.
Assistant.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Sexton finds Clarkson. Good on the shot. Clarkson's got 13 points in the second half.
And it looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Timeout called, the Heat. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. Love's checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Tyler Hero. Here's Chen. Love the pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Chen. Offensive rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Adebayo.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Olynyk can't hit.
Yeah, that miss might stick with them for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Lowry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Sexton. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Up again, and another shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Kessler.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Clarkson doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Adebayo. Kicks to Lowry. Over to the wing. Strus with it. Markkanen on him. Shea outside. 11 feet away. And too long on the shot. The Jazz shooting it brilliantly here late. 60% from the field. There's Markkanen. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And Utah has possession. Here's Chen. Yes!
That is world-class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 3. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Jazz. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
Shea left side. Lowry passes to Chen. Adebayo kicks to Strus. Misses the 3. Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's hear it, everybody who wants a free t-shirt. Let's go!
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Now here is Lowry. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Don't ever call yourself a man if you can't keep your composure. Straight up. Just a little game for you. Back on my fresh off the tour bus. Straight back to it though. Yeah, Lambo, Evo. Press a couple buttons, parked it right by the speedboat. Sipping on some rare. Touchdown, shot town, mink in the rear. Colored eyes, brown skin, and you know she. Another $500,000 spent, but I sleep good. Talking big numbers with the wide grip. Check it out, only speak facts, so she hit me out. Heated toilets in the bathroom, sending emails out. She got a whole situation, but ready to risk it all. I ain't with the drama, when you ready, just give me a call. I know I'm just checking the mail, but got that on. I'm a little younger than dude, but still big bro. So cold. Don't ever call yourself a man if you can't keep your composure. Straight up. Just a little game for you. Back on my fresh off the tour bus. Straight back to it though. Yeah, Lambo Evo. Press a couple buttons, parked it right by the speedboat. Sipping on some rare. Touchdown, shot town, mink in the rear. Colored eyes, brown skin, and you know she. Another $500,000 spent, but I sleep good. Talking big numbers with the wide grip. Check it out, only speak facts, so she hit me out. Heated toilets in the bathroom, sending emails out. She got a whole situation, but ready to risk it all. I ain't with the drama, when you ready, just give me a call. I know I'm just checking the mail, but got that on. I'm a little younger than dude, but still big bro. This game so cold. It don't got no love for you, love for you, love for you. Man, this game so cold. It don't got no love for you, love for you, love for you. Hey. I can talk like this, cause I live that. Know my background, don't play with it. my head, short temper, quick to. It get foggy in my city, can't be acting timid. Might do the mink with the midnight. Doors open up on the Lamborghini like fish eye. This my new vacuum seal my ad libs and then I send them to the track.
Man, this game so cold.